Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the Lego Technic Dom's Charger from the Fast and Furious. If you haven't seen the time-lapse build of this, go check out my previous video. It'll be linked in the video here. So here we have the 1970s Charger from the original Fast and Furious movie. You can tell that it's the 1971 from the first Fast and Furious movie. It's because it has a supercharger. It's the only one that I believe had the supercharger on it. So this was just over 1,000 pieces to put together. You can see if you look at the back of the box, it is 15 inches long and 4 to 5 inches tall here. There is independent suspension in the front, and then just the normal kind of suspension in the rear, and it does have a limited slip differential in the rear, so if you hold one side it can do a one tire fire, but so one spins, it'll spin the engine here. So going up to the engine, you have a little hood here. You can go, if the wheels are moving here, it'll move the little supercharger sprocket, and then it'll also move the engine as well. You can see them moving up and down. There is little steering right here. If you turn that, you can see them moving. There's a little trunk with the nitrous bottles back here. Both doors open up like a normal door. So the last part here is a wheelie bar. There's a little lever inside. So this thing right here, this gray piece, you can push and it'll eject that. And it is weighted properly, so it can actually sit like this without having extra weight or anything. And then just push it forward and it'll come back down. So if I was to compare this to some other cars that I have built, the only other car I've really built that would be similar to this is the McLaren Senna GTR. Now this has a little less parts to it, and you can tell it's much smaller, but this is a full-blown race car, where this is a drag car. It does have the steering, but this has zero suspension on it, and only one tire actually powers the engine. And this engine in here is kind of a fake engine. It just kind of throws up little pieces there. It doesn't actually have the pistons with the cylinder parts in there. So this the McLaren compared to the Charger here, I would say the Charger is a lot better. It has more features like the suspension, turning an actual engine in here, and the drivetrain system is actually a fully built drivetrain system. Has a limited slip in here. So it is a very nice car that puts together. I do wish these kind of would be able to come out a little farther. I think it looks kind of funny with them so far inside of the car, but when you do that, these turn really far out here, and the suspension actually hits the tires because they are so far. So it's hitting there, and it's hitting there as well. So they can't actually operate it functionally that far out. But I think it looks a lot better with them out farther. Otherwise, it's a very good built car. Doors are kind of flimsy. There's not much holding them on. Nothing really holding them in, keeping them from opening. If you go like this, they usually fall. You can see that one's kind of falling out. That one just fell out as well. But yeah, it's a very nice car. It was fun to build. There's a lot of different pieces that go into this. You know, you have the nitrous systems, and then a fire extinguisher in there. You have the wheelie bar, and the engine, and the supercharger, the suspension systems. So it was really fun to put together. It is quite big for the size of it. Thank you for watching.